So you can just look at me when I ask questions. So first, can you just say your first and last name and your major and your year?
So my name's Ashley Schwanebeck. I'm a junior in math and economics, double major.
So you're graduating in May 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So are you at all like worried about taking your grad photos with like how much construction there always is on campus?
I am a little worried about that because I'm most worried about the construction on the mall because they just did the upper half and then next year they're doing the lower half, and a lot of the graduation photos are taken at Testudo with the mall in the background, and I'm concerned about the fences there, and then the construction about Campus Drive and the building that they said would be done my freshman year still isn't done.
So do you think that the administration like does a good enough job of trying to have these projects like over breaks, or do you think they could like do better in that?
I think they have good intentions with it. Like I know they said with the education building it would be done by spring semester my freshman year, but here I am a junior in my spring semester, and they said I was here over the summer, living here over the summer, and that's when they started doing the upper half of the mall, and they said it would be done by September, but I don't think it was done till October or November, so I think they have good intentions, but they don't really follow through.
So I've interviewed like a couple other people who graduated last fall semester, like fall 2016, and some of them had like the orange fencing in their shots, some of them like wanted to take photos on like the sides of the mall where like the brick and all the trees are, but there's some construction there, and then they said the H.J. Patterson as well, well one of them was saying like if you had a lot of your classes in like one of these buildings that has construction, that sucks because usually you want to take like photos in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your kind of reaction to like people who've already been through this and had like obnoxious construction in their photos?
I kind of feel bad for them. I know last semester, if they graduated in fall 2016, there was so much more construction. I remember walking up and down along the mall and having to take alternative paths and go around it all. And I don't know. I want my graduation photos to not have construction in them, just so when I look back on the memories, I'm not like, oh, look, construction park. Yeah.
So do you think you would, like if they have more detailed like dates and stuff of like when the construction's going on, do you think you would try to like maybe take your photos like way earlier if it meant like not having that in them?
Yeah, definitely. My cousin, she's getting into professional photography, so I'm gonna have her do all of my graduation photos anyways. So I plan on doing them in fall and spring, and try to work around that as much as I can.
You're doing them in fall and spring? That's interesting.
Because I want to make sure there's, like the seasons are good. I don't really know how it works, but do people not do them in fall?
I've never heard of doing them like in both semesters. Like usually it's just a semester you're graduating. But the girl that I interviewed, one of my friends, she was in journalism with me like last semester. She graduated last semester, and she basically said like we knew that. I guess they knew that some construction was coming up, and they thought like either we can do it like now when the construction is up, or we can wait until like the construction's over, but by that point all the leaves will be off the trees and it like won't be as pretty. And she even said like we did it at dusk intentionally because it's like kind of orange color anyway, and so it like blends in with the photo or like the fences, and then they had their photographer like do some editing to like make it look better. So
yeah,
she said they even considered like waiting until the spring semester even though they were graduating like in December.
Yeah, that's my logic. I don't know.
Yeah, and she was like, well, we just didn't know where we'd be job-wise and if we could all come back to campus, and we'd rather just do it when we were graduating. Like, I was surprised by that. Like, you would come back, like, after you'd already graduated to take, like, your photos, but, yeah.
I still have time to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, anything else you want to say about it, or?
Did you have any questions, like, about the M? Or was I supposed to mention that?
Well, we talked about it a little bit, but, like, so the Purple Line construction, I believe, is supposed to start this fall. That's what I heard last word, but it might have changed. But, so they're talking about relocating the M, essentially, like, to the outside of the traffic circle, to make room for the train. But obviously that would take time and probably impact some people's grad photos. Maybe yours if you're taking some in the fall. So what is your reaction to that? And just in general, I guess, with the M being such like an iconic Maryland landmark.
I wish they would put it somewhere else. I think that spot's very inconvenient to put a Metro line, especially since we haven't really been able to use it coming down Campus Drive because of the construction with the Education Building. My uncle went here for his undergrad, and then whenever he visits, we have to drive by the M and see it. So it kind of sucks that tradition's being lost. And I guess if they move it somewhere else, if I can still get pictures with it, it's okay depending on what's in the background. But I guess I'm more so upset by all the problems it's going to create my senior year with like traffic and whatnot.
Cool. Well, that's all I have. So
Cool.